What's going on, my little piglets? It's your BFF Pork Chop here, and I'm coming at you with another entry of the June Vlog Challenge. Whew, excuse me, I gotta catch my breath. June 22nd? Is it June 22nd? I believe it's June 22nd. So that's entry number 22, June 22nd, 2018. Happy National Onion Rings Day, which I actually had onion rings for lunch today when I went and ate lunch with my grandmother and my father and my nephew. So I embellished National Onion Rings Day. Now I'm sorry it's a little dark. I just got off working my first training shift, and it was brutal. 4.5 straight hours of just pizza. I had to make, part of my training is I had to be on the assembly line. I had to be on the make line, the prep table, whatever you want to call it. There's many names for it. And so I had to cook the pizzas tonight, which I was not used to. I only had to do it a handful of times the whole time I was there the first go round. And so it had a learning curve. And I feel like that I actually did pretty well when it came to cooking towards the end. That was my biggest, what's the word I'm looking for? My biggest con, my biggest adversary. I don't know, I can't think of the word right now. I'm so exhausted. But it was something that I think I actually got the hang of pretty quickly, and I actually enjoyed doing it because I knew, like, it was like, okay, this pizza, and like even Chico, my manager, who thank God didn't yell at me one time, because I screwed up a handful of times, but he didn't yell at me. And the type of enforcement that I need is I need somebody that's not gonna like tell me that I'm an idiot, tell me I'm doing something wrong, push me until I freaking just collapse. Which Chico's pretty mellow, he's pretty chill. So I was pretty mellow and chill, even though I was getting my ass kicked tonight. But I mean, I just gotta say thank you to Chico for being absolutely fantastic tonight. And I gotta do this all again tomorrow. So 5 to 10 once again tomorrow. And then I have 2 days off, and then apparently out of the frying pan into the fire, like I've said before. And my management starts Tuesday. I don't know, maybe they're gonna train me for a couple more days. I don't know. I guess I'll find out tomorrow when I talk to the GM, Ron, because he wasn't there tonight. So Chico was my superior tonight. And Chico's a great guy. I love Chico. I couldn't have actually picked anybody else better to train with tonight. So once again, Chico, thank you for being cool about it. So, God, I just hate how it's dark and I can't turn this on for some reason. I guess my light went out in here. I have so many like mechanical and malfunctions and issues with this car. I can't wait to get a new one. It's one of the reasons I took this job was to eventually replace the Phantom Stranger, retire the old dude, and get something new and give it a cool name. And I had somebody, one of the piglets, ask me, why don't you answer comments anymore? You used to. And I just, Getty, his name Getty, I'm terrible with pronouncing names. When I was delivering, I had to use my own car. I went back and read some of your comments, and sorry. I'm responding to them now. So I did have to use my own car, which is a lot of wear and tear on my vehicle. Like the entire year and a half I was at Pizza Planet the first go around, I actually had to get my brakes fixed like 3 times in a year and a half. So 3 times and freaking 18 months. So y'all do the math. That's a lot. I had to do it seems like every, I don't know, 6 months. Holy crap, that's fast math. Every 6 months I had to replace my brakes the first time I was there, it seemed. But no more wear and tear. It was actually nice to park my car and not have to worry about driving until I left, which is now. I'm leaving right now. I would have gotten home a little bit sooner, but the wife asked me to make food to take home. One of the best things about working a non-corporate, family-owned mom and pop shop pizza place is I get to take home product, and I get to enjoy, and I get to embellish with the food and the product. And that way, when people ask me for recommendations, I can tell them, hey, my favorite pizza is this. I like the wings well done. I like this. I like that. Just something just to talk about, you know? So, yeah, I have to use my own car, but not anymore. So, glad I can answer your question. And let's see, what did I do today? Today, I woke up and just lounged around the house until about 1. And then I went and ate lunch at Cheddar's, like I said, with my grandma, my dad, and my nephew. And it was good. I had the Monte Cristo, which if you don't know what a Monte Cristo is, it's pretty much a deep fried turkey and ham sandwich with a little raspberry dipping sauce on the side. And I had a loaded baked potato and onion rings, like I said, on National Onion Rings Day. So I was pretty full and actually had leftovers. So many leftovers, I actually got to take them home to my wife, or take it up to my wife's work, and I got to feed her, and now I'm feeding her again. Look at that, providing already, and I'm not even a manager yet. It's one of my biggest goals was to be a provider for this family, and I feel like with this job I will be working wonders to provide for my family, and that makes me feel so great. It makes me feel so like fantastic and useful and loved and all that good mushy gushy stuff that you guys like to hear about. What else is there to talk about? Okay, so this is just an off the wall topic. Star Wars. Disney canceled the spin-off movies. They canceled Obi-Wan, they canceled Boba Fett, they canceled a Solo sequel. They canceled all of it. And I'll tell you why they canceled it. It's because, okay, like I saw this in a meme, and it was a perfect representation. They canceled the Star Wars spinoff because Solo didn't do so great at the box office. And so the meme said, you cancel the spinoff movie that we want, and it had a picture of Obi-Wan Kenobi, because the spinoff movie we didn't want didn't do so great, and it had a picture of Solo. Which, I mean, like, I liked Solo. Like I said, it was a good movie, but I would have liked to have seen Ewan McGregor reprise his role as Obi-Wan Kenobi, or see like a Darth Maul spinoff or something cool like that. But Solo was just kind of, I don't know what they did. They kind of jumped the gun on that. I loved Rogue One. Rogue One was great. Ranks right up there with the original Star Wars movies, in my opinion. Just the story and everything was great. Solo was good, but it makes me sad that they canceled it, because once again, it left like one of the ending for Solo kind of like was like setting up for another movie, even though it's referring to Jabba the Hutt and a couple other people. Maybe that sets up for A New Hope, but I was hoping that they would bridge the gap a little bit more between Solo and A New Hope, because it's like, what did I say, like 10 years, 10-15 years before A New Hope. So I would have liked to have seen something like that, but it's whatever. Disney is the one that pulls the strings, and Disney also bought Fox for what, $78 billion or something like that, and that means they officially have the rights to Deadpool, X-Men, Fantastic Four. So hopefully we get a great Fantastic Four movie. Maybe the next phase of the MCU will be some of the X-Men, and that means part of Deadpool, as well as the Fantastic Four. I'd like to see them like in the next phase, like fighting alongside the Guardians of the Galaxy or Spider-Man or whoever is left, you know, because everybody knows that the fucking ending to Infinity War was just gut-wrenching, misty-eyed horror for us Marvel fans, because pretty much almost everybody bit the dust, no pun intended. So, oh man, that was a brutal ending. And I heard a rumor that the new Avengers, the sequel to Infinity War, is going to be called Avengers Fallen Heroes. I don't know if that's legitimate or not, but that's just what I heard. And again, I don't know if it's true or not, but if it is, it is. If it's not, it's not. But that's okay. All right, guys, I am home. So we did a 10-minute one instead of a 15 minutes, but that's okay. Sorry it was late. I might actually do an early one tomorrow. And I might not. The song that got stuck in my head today was, what song was it? Wood by Alice in Chains, getting added to the the playlist. So, guys, I'm gonna get out of here because it's really dark and it's really creepy, and it looks like that I'm like a whistleblower for like a company, and I'm like, you know, talking shit on the CEO, and I gotta use the deep voice because I gotta bash my identity so I don't get sued or get the mob after me. So I'm just over here in the dark, just doing nothing. If you caught any of that, thank you. All right, guys, I'm gonna get out of here. I'm gonna go inside. I have food for the roommate and the wife. And I want to thank you guys so much for watching, and I'm glad I got to answer your questions. Leave me some more. All right, guys, thank y'all so much once again for dropping by, and always remember, my little piglets calling pork chop loves y'all the mostest. I don't know if y'all can see that. Y'all take it easy, guys, and I will see y'all manana. Bye, guys.